come in.
Hi, Phil Spencer. We just finished Oblivion Remastered.
Really? So fast? Only 4 years?
Yes, we hired 3.5 French slaves, workers, and now they're helping us developing the best game of all time.
Wow, great news. So probably we have to wait to release it till like summer or fall, because we have so many games on the schedule in the Game Pass.
But Phil, we don't have any games besides South of Midnight.
Todd, this week we have Clair Obscur Expedition 33, a great JRPG game, like literally Final Fantasy X. Do you know how long time ago the Final Fantasy X came out ago? And this is a true masterpiece. Have you seen the critic score? 92!
But Oblivion was our old masterpiece that we abandoned, and I was busy selling Skyrim.
So, when you want to release Oblivion?
Can we do today's prior Expedition 33?
Alright, I fully trust you. Yes, let's do that.
Thank you, Phil.
Nice. Yeah, now we will have 1 billion of players that will subscribe on Game Pass on April, and on May we have Doom Dark Ages, but I'm pretty sure they will unsubscribe again, and who cares? Like, hey, Satya Nadella, we need another $70 billion. Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in. NicoPlay is here, and today we'll talk about one of the most anticipating and important things that just happened literally on this week, and we have the Elder Scrolls the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, yet we finally received the remastered version. Yeah, we had so many rumors, I think since 2023 when there was those anti-monopoly in the court. There was a documents being revealed that Microsoft is developing a remaster of Oblivion and probably Fallout 3, but they said that it's still in progress. But anyway, so finally on April 22nd we received what we've been waiting for such a long time, because Todd Howard, he constantly re-released Skyrim. There's many memes about that. Yes, Skyrim is an amazing game, but Oblivion for some people is even greater than the Skyrim. Me personally, I know hundreds of people that spend thousands and thousands of hours in that game in Oblivion, and they refuse to leave that till nowadays. And then finally on April 22nd, the trailer revealed the remaster. Todd Howard was sitting and humbly saying, yes, we finally did it with our French friends from Virtuous. The guys, they, by the way, doing Metal Gear Solid 3 or Delta remake, which looks obviously fantastic. And the same day, the game, the shadow dropped. Everybody was so excited, $50 or free on Game Pass. Everyone just run into it, and there are so far very positive reviews. I played already 10 hours approximately, and I really enjoyed it. Reached Dark Brotherhood, closed first gates of Oblivion, going on and on and on. So far I'm really happy. But does the shadow drop affect other games? I'm pretty sure it did. For example, Clair Obscur Expedition 33 that everybody was waiting for a really long time. And yes, I'm gonna read the news from Game Rant. Several highly anticipated titles from new IPs were stated for release, each generating promising buzz from initial previews and demos. Yes, Clair Obscur already got 92% on Metacritic from the critics, and so far it's just it's masterpiece. Probably it will be a masterpiece, we hope all. And besides that, there was 3 more games that got completely overshadowed by the Oblivion. First one was Post Trauma, April 22nd. The next one was 100 Lane, Last Defense Academy, April 23rd. And obviously Clair Obscur Expedition 33 that was supposed to come out today, or April 24th if you're watching it today. The 100 Line Last Defense Academy launching the day after Oblivion Remastered, and it's a mixture of Fire Emblem-like gameplay as players see 15 students defend their academy from monsters for 100 days in tactical turn-based combat. Well, I think it sounds pretty interesting, especially for those who are interested in tactical games. I'm a huge fan of Mechanicus, XCOM, all those type of games. So it's pretty, it's pretty fun to play those games. But right now I have Oblivion, so I probably won't ever even touch this game because I don't need it anymore. I have Oblivion Remastered. And for example, Eigencom as well, they mentioned something very funny from the Kepler Interactive. It's a publisher for Sandfall, for guys who made it, who made Clair Obscur Expedition 33. They literally posted OMG, it's like Barbenheimer. Yeah, so if you remember in 2023, Barbie and Oppenheimer came out at the same day. And it was not a good thing for Oppenheimer because most people, they preferred to watch Barbie because, it's not that intellectual, not that deep, not so much drama. So they decided just like, okay, let's do it one day, and it was a completely disaster for the movies. And right now we have exactly the same thing. From Kepler, they shared and added the image of the characters. As you can see, Clair Obscur walking into the Oblivion gate. Yes, they walking into the Oblivion because the Oblivion completely closed down their opportunity to succeed. Everybody on Oblivion Remastered right now, while recording this video, it's like 190,000 people are playing this game. I'm pretty sure during the first weekend, Oblivion should definitely reach 200,000 players at the same time, which again will be a disaster for guys from Sandfall, for Kepler Interactive. Eigencom also says, if you are also criticizing Microsoft, which owns Oblivion developer Bethesda and which has heavily backed Clair Obscur since its reveal at the Xbox Showcase last year. Yes, I would like to mention that the Clair Obscur been revealed, it had a date, it had everything, it had pre-download, good marketing, everything was fine. But the shadow drop of Oblivion 2 days, I would like to mention it again, 2 days before Expedition, it's a disaster because the game is huge. Oblivion, especially for newcomers and those who would like to see that, you won't be able to finish in 2 days. Maybe in one sitting, in 48 hours, yes. Like if you're not gonna sleep, not gonna do anything, yes, you can technically finish it, obviously, for the first time, right? For the second time, obviously, you can finish it faster, maybe in 1 day. Yeah, but again, for brand new title that is gonna come out in 2 days, in JRPG, yes, somebody also gonna mention in the comments down below, please mention and maybe talk to us all that it's two different genres, right? Oblivion is a huge game. You go wherever you want to do whatever you want. It's like, open world, like a sandbox, right? But Expedition is a JRPG. It's basically turn-based, it's structured, and most likely it will be just, straight line, the corridor thing. Yes, it's not that long. It says only 30, 35 hours. But still, it's two giant games being, dropped the same week. So people won't have time, and most likely they will not have time to play this week. Because again, the Oblivion Remastered is already overshadowed everyone. It also shows and proves that Microsoft and Bethesda and probably everybody who's in charge of Microsoft, they don't care about their partners. They care only about their internal studios. They don't value their contract. And I'm pretty sure next time if, people from Sandfall, the developers, or Kepler Interactive, they won't ever work with Microsoft because this is the thing that they just they wasted everything. They wasted their time. They wasted their money. Yes, they got some money from Microsoft saying hey guys, if your game will be released without, even pre-orders, without all that, 2 days early, 3 days early, nothing, just the same day on Game Pass, yes, you go extra bonus. I don't know, doesn't matter the amount of money, but this is very important for the next people who are going to come to Microsoft and they say, hey, you know what? We want to be in Game Pass. And they say, sure, here's let's say $1 million, right? But the developer, maybe they will be, anticipating more than $1 million because, from the people who's gonna buy it, and those people who will not come to Game Pass, they most likely just, they pay that, $50, $60, and they will make more profit for them. Because right now, yes, I will download Expedition 33. Yes, I will take a look at this game. But I definitely would not buy this game, not because it's on Game Pass, because I have Oblivion Remastered. And you know how crucial it is for the first weeks, for that first first part of the first weekend to get like accepted by the audience, to be promoted on the Steam, because the Steam metrics are very brutal. They're trying to push only the most successful things, and it's very rare that the algorithms tells you, oh, you know, take a look at this game, take a look at this game. No, right now the Steam is overwhelmed with Oblivion Remastered. Not even single time anyone mentioning anymore Expedition Obscur, even though I'm following this game, even though I really want to buy this game and support the developers. So the only thing I can suggest and wish for the future studios who's gonna work with Microsoft and maybe some indie project, guys, be very careful and be prepared for anything, because maybe one day Todd Howard will say, hey, you know what, let's shadow drop the Elder Scrolls 6, you know what, or let's shadow drop something else, you know, like just immediately bomb. And maybe it's not gonna be Todd Howard. There's like multiple studios that Microsoft owns, so just be careful. And thank you very much for watching until the very end. Please join the channel, subscribe on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, especially subscribe on YouTube. We almost got 1,000 subscribers. Yay, thank you very much, and stay tuned. Yeah, this is crazy. Yeah, I cannot imagine like how much frustration they had when they saw on Sunday. On Sunday they saw that logo from Bethesda Softworks on YouTube. The announcement that on Monday something will happen at 8 a.m. number 4. That's just crazy. Like, oh my gosh, like I don't know if I would be like one of the developers, I would just like probably, I don't know, quit my job, like kill myself or something. Like, this is just like, can you imagine? Yeah, those news are really shocking. Like, I don't even know what to pick up. Like, okay, well, again, it's completely, dear friends, developers, like everybody who's like following us and watching me. Yeah, it's pure improvisation. Please don't judge, you know. It was so chaotic, but all right. I think, okay, wait. Naruto has to be okay. Like this. All right, so 1, 2, 3.